Tell me how you're working to help people, say, in Darfur, because you were the guy who I first found about Darfur from. You know, how did that come about? How did somebody who's in a business where generally when the camera's not on, you're looking for your reflection in a shiny surface? Why do you care about something going on in another country that doesn't pay for movies?
Well, they pay. It's just very, very little, and the films are translated terribly. You know, I found out I was reading Nick Kristof articles in the New York Times, and this was in 2005, I think, and they were talking about a genocide at the time going on in Darfur, and I thought it wasn't getting enough play for a genocide. That should get a lot of airtime, I thought, and and since I'm not responsible for making policy or anything. You've got Jeb Bush, he can talk about that later, but my feeling was I can bring attention and make it louder, and so that was a lot of our, there was a lot of youth groups and a lot of church groups and people. Everybody was really trying to put it on the map because we were worried about it. And it was a very hard thing to put on the map and keep on the map.
Well, it's easier for you to put something on the map because you're a shiny object.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is it ever hard to say to yourself, okay, I'm a movie star, gotta look great today, the world's a sad place, and I have to be the object that draws the camera toward the tragedy by being sort of a glamorous figure?
Well, I mean, the reality is that if you're famous at all, you get too much attention all the time, right? There's too many cameras following you.
No, I would not.
No, it's really true. You do know. Steven. I don't know. Maybe you should use some of this to do some good, maybe.
I'll give it a thought. I'll give it some
just a thought.
Yeah.
So I think if you're getting sort of too much attention, it's such a relief to be able to take it to places where they can't get any attention, and that makes sense to me.
Well, speaking of getting attention and using what you do, using what you do. Your dad is a respected journalist, and your wife is one of the most famous human rights lawyers on the planet. You're an actor.
Yes,
okay?
I'm an actor, right.
You're an actor.
I know.
Do you ever feel like you're really morally outclassed by the people you're related to?
I've felt that way for such a long time. Yeah, probably back when I did Batman and Robin was when it first started.
Hey, well, listen. I actually have to thank you for your Batman and Robin, because can we put up the picture of him as Batman? Do we have that?
Oh, really?
There. Because the nipples on your costume inspired my character, Ace, from the Ambiguously Gay Duo.
Honestly.
And that's basically, that gig led directly to this gig right here, so I have to thank you.
Just from the yellow codpiece alone.
Yeah. You had a very nice codpiece on your outfit, too.
Thank you. I'd like to compare codpieces.
It was very plump.
Yeah.
You could bounce a nickel off that thing and get back 2 dimes, you know. You can make a profit.
$50. You can make cash off of it, that's for
exactly.
sure. That's the truth.
But now you're married to Amal
Yes,
Clooney.
Amal
Is she here tonight? Is she here tonight?
No, she's in the Maldives right now. And
it's a nice place.
It sounds like a nice place. It's not so nice right now. There's a President Nasheed who's been in prison, sort of under very questionable. There's the government that has taken over is not our friend, and Nasheed is a pretty amazing man. And so she's there right now trying to get him out of prison. It's a tricky place to be right now. Her co-counsel was just stabbed in the head a few days ago, and so so it's a dangerous place to be right now. And I'm very concerned with her being there, quite honestly.
Do you want to go right now?
Yes, I do. She won't let me go.